Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play A Boy and His Blob. I'm Dave, you may call me Lowdown Joe, and yes, this stage is a little bit dark and I'm not 100% sure why they did this, but this is the 10th stage of the chapter, so I guess, you know, trying to make it tense somewhat. Anyway, they want us to go down this vertical shaft. Obviously, we could just parachute right down, but I say let's send Blob down straight away, just so we can make things a little bit easier for the trip downward. You didn't hit that first guy? Usually always hits that first guy. Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you, this, you know, I'll be honest, sometimes that trick doesn't always work, and I have other ways of dealing with it. So let's just make our way downward carefully this time. Carefully, since, well, if I don't have a clear path to just shoot downward through, then I guess all I can do is just watch with care. That's what these that's what usually all these little downward shoots are for. At least I did clear out a couple things. Usually there are a few guys right there at the start to trip me up. Alright, so I believe that's everything. Nice, ninjas, clever. That guy's a little high up, I'd say, so let's go ahead and, oh, first let's get a parachute. Let's get the parachute up. Jump up a bit. Drop him through a hole. Fell down the hole. Come on, Blob, that should have been the perfect spot. There we go.
Gotta go!
And he's lined up for a nice little anvil.
This way!
I do think there is something up top, though, so I'm going to go ahead and check that really quick.
Come here!
Looked like there was on the way down, didn't there? But, you know, sometimes your suspicions just make you do stupid stuff that doesn't really amount to anything. I would call this part of that. So, come on, you can stop the bouncing. There we go, we're got you bubbled out. I guess I should mention that on the last stage of pretty much every chapter, you do want to grab all the chests the first time through. Otherwise, there's going to be, shall I say, complications in the future. It happens. It does happen. I remember, like, the first time I went through Chapter 4, and, yeah, having to redo all of that last stage was a little annoying, to say the least. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, and more guys just holding chests in their stomach. Jeez. I almost went somewhere, I don't know, I guess I can call it theft now. And again, don't try to push an anvil against them, it doesn't work. You can, however, drop an anvil from up top, it'll crush them just like every other enemy in the game. There we go. That's number 2. I don't remember this stage being too short, so we should be fine. So we're gonna need the anvil again, and fireflies. There's definitely a third chest nearby, and well, we've only gotten 2 so far, so it makes sense. I'm just gonna keep the. Let's see. Yeah, they're telling me the trampoline up here. I believe them. I mean, between the fireflies and everything else here, I wouldn't see the reason not to trampoline all the way up here for that last chest. Although I might need to throw a balloon down.
This way!
Alright.
Hurry up.
Come back, Jack. Wait, no, that was not the way to do it. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Oh, at least we already picked up all 3 chests, so I guess mission complete. That's the end of the stage, right? Right? Oh, why is this stage so dark? Oh well, we beat it. This is why this stage was so dark, ladies and gentlemen. Our first boss battle. Now they changed our bean supply for this one, so we gotta be a little bit careful. They typically do that with boss battles. One thing we do need to do, though, is the first stage of this boss, he won't attack us unless we get close, so I guess there's not much else to do but get close and use an anvil to... And Snake is a little bit stupid, what can you do? Now he's going to try to actually move in and close in on us. What we want to do for the... This boss battle is a little bit scattershot, unlike most of the boss battles. At least, they're all puzzle bosses, but at least this one doesn't have any focus unlike the other one. So let's get the trampoline ready. We want to be up top, and we want to bait him into that live wire. Come on. How stupid can you get? So that's 2 hits on him. 3 hits is the magic number, right? Right? That's how it always is in these video games, right? 3. Alright, so let's get the hole ready, because we are on a bridge. So, and like all of these slime things, they're gonna just be vulnerable to falling through a hole. Looks like he wants to drop through there. Alright, so I missed entirely. So, I'm not perfect with this, but obviously all you gotta do is line up the bean with the hole, and watch as he goes and commits suicide. Glorious first boss battle here. Although that is a little bit disturbing for kids. I thought this was supposed to be kid friendly. Oh well. First boss battle done. We will be seeing a lot more puzzle bosses like this in the future. And after every boss stage to segue into the next chapter, they take a little moment and give us a small little controllable area. Just no puzzles, no platforms. I don't even have any beans. But it's just a nice little place to show off a little bit of scenery. Guess to kind of segue from one chapter to the next. So, we're making our way out of the woods. Beautiful night. Beautiful cityscape. I wish we actually got to go into there, but sadly that's not what the next chapter holds for us. And our house! We're home! Hey Blob, you want to settle down with us? No? Okay, fine. Let's just enter our house. I gotta admit, it's a nice little narrative touch that they let us actually head back home and just look around for no apparent reason. Although, I mean, well, the mid stages are really what really adds the narrative touch. But we're not gonna. I'll take the time to show you the tour of the house later on. Although I remember TV Tropes kind of pointing out that figurine on his bookshelf there, the Shantae figurine, way to place a callback to one of your other games, Way Forward. Jeez, Boldy Way certainly has his way with things. But unfortunately, you probably didn't notice that Blob didn't whop up the chest from the last stages. That's because we have to reload the last chapter's hub to get to that chapter's challenge stages, quite obviously. So we head to the smaller map here, select this forest, and away we go. All right, Blob, whop it up. So, what's our last challenge stage? I'm looking forward to this. Well, our last challenge stage of this chapter. Nice little piece of leather there. Did you skin it yourself? Oh, you did just kill a giant snake, so I guess it's possible. Kid probably has a knife somewhere. Or Blob could turn into a knife. Who knows? Final challenge stage of the chapter coming up. So, not much to do here other than just whip out the parachute. That seems to be the only thing that they're giving us this time. And as we can see, they're throwing updrafts in as well, so we get to see the power of the parachute combined with updrafts. Like I mentioned earlier, it actually comes into play much more later on, but we get a nice little sample here. We don't get as much lift if we don't have the parachute out, so this is something that we do want to consider. And don't drop down here, because that only means death. Alright, and that was a lucky jump. So it's just a very basic platforming for this one, thank God. And just make our way across real quick, real simple. No muss, no fuss. These challenge chases will get harder. Or maybe I'm just good. I have no idea. So, now that that's all said and done, what's going on for that final little piece of reward there? Of course, more rocks. I shouldn't have asked. But that wraps it up for this episode. Join us next time where I'll show you a tour of the boys' house. There's not much, but we'll redecorate it as we go on through this game. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dave. Remember to deal with the snake that's biting its own tail. Take care, everybody. I still find it